everybody, welcome to Deadpool Rob's Geek Chat, episode 13, smashing our way through these episodes. Thank you everyone who likes and subscribes and comments and shares and everything else. Thank you guys, you're freaking awesome. There's my good deeds for the day. I give everyone a shout out. I'll do some more later, I promise. Hopefully everyone is safe and well, not too sunburnt. It's a freaking beautiful day out there. And I'm stuck under the stairs in a little room. I might film outside one day. We'll see. Lots to talk about, actually. It's not going to be a mega long episode. Purely because I am fucking shattered. I've been working my butt off. And, yeah, a lot going on. I have a list I'm going to work through. I'll take my time. I won't rush. Just to drag that out. Because you're used to an hour plus episode. It's not going to be an hour this time. It'll be a short one. We have heard today that, I'm not going to pronounce his second name because I can't and I'm not even going to try it. John, who did the Punisher in the Marvel Netflix series, is returning. Good news. The Marvel Netflix one did very well, actually. I think it was one of the better ones out of them. Personally, I thought it was absolute shit. I thought it was freaking awful. I watched the first couple of episodes. I was bored shitless. I got slated big time for it. So a couple of months later, I went back and watched a lot. I actually really enjoyed it. It is good. He is freaking brutal. He is absolutely brutal in it. Perfect for the Punisher. Brutal guy. Doesn't give a shit. I mean, his wife and kid, his wife and kid got killed or whatever it was. So he's gonna be pissed, and he wants to kill every motherfucker. In the comics, he is freaking mental as well. So, yeah, it's coming to Disney Plus. It's going to be insanely good, I think. There's as long as they can keep it sort of R-rated, they don't change up too much stuff. They did a good job. I mean, Daredevil, the Marvel Netflix one, I enjoyed. I thought that was the better one out of all of them, actually. Once again, personal opinion, which everyone is allowed. I really enjoyed it. Iron Fist, I personally couldn't get on with too well. Potential's there, just didn't happen. Luke Cage, same for me. Like I said, everyone is entitled to their opinion. This is my personal opinion. Luke Cage and Iron Fist, I just couldn't get on with. I tried, I promise you I tried, but I just couldn't get on with it. Never mind. Jessica Jones was good. David Tennant obviously was the baddie. He was freaking badass in it. He's just an all-round good actor. Whatever role he seems to play, he seems to be freaking good at. So yeah. But yeah, good news. Disney Plus, Punisher series. Hopefully keep it R-rated. And what they sort of keep it going. Keep it going, please. So yeah, that's good. Good start. Are we happy? Let's move on. A new one today as well got announced. Rob Zombie is going to do his take on the Munsters. I remember it just about. I was teeny tiny and I think it used to come on. My sort of mum and dad used to watch it. It was probably in black and white as well, I think, from what I can remember. So, I mean, if any of you have seen any of Rob Zombie's stuff before, it's normally brutal and gory and fucked up, man. It's proper fucked up stuff. I mean, I remember watching Devil's Reject. I think I downloaded a copy and was like, what the fuck is this? It's just gore, filth and bleh. So his take on this is going to be quite good, I think. I'm going to keep my eye open on this for this, I should say. Not sure when. It didn't actually say when, I don't think, but coming up. He actually confirmed it as well. It was on his Instagram and Twitter and everything like that, so it's definitely a thing. I'm a Rob Zombie fan anyway. I love his music. Always have done. So yeah, I'm going to keep my eyes peeled for that one. I think it will be good. Moving on. Loki. Hopefully this comes out tomorrow, which is today for you guys, which is the 9th. So Loki should be out by the time you see this, or watch this first, then watch Loki, or Loki first, then this. I will not be offended if you watch Loki before this. I would do the same. So yeah, next week we can discuss the first episode, because I'm sure it'll be one episode a week again, just to annoy us all. Oh, I hate that one episode a week thing. Yeah, looking forward to that. It's going to be good. He smashes the character, doesn't he? He's just like the comics, well, some of the comics. But yeah, can't wait to see what they do in this. Obviously got they're in. He's in the time police or whatever it is, and obviously I'm assuming he's going to be going back in time or forward in time to right some wrongs, maybe. But you know what he's like. He's a sneaky bastard, so he'll probably do his own thing and cause chaos everywhere. I'm really looking forward to it. It's going to be good. It's going to be good. I'm going to give a quick shout out. I've got a list of shout outs to do just because I'm a nice person. So if you ever want a shout out, feel free to ask. Matt from Bespook Decor. I'm crap with names. Everyone knows it. Deal with it. He messages me. He's a little bit down in the dumps today. I thought I'd cheer him up a little bit. I'm going to get him to make a video montage of all his work, and I'm going to promote the shit out of it just because he's a nice dude. He made me it's a huge Deadpool head with 2 swords. Made it out of wood himself. Sort of made the template, carved it, whatever. It's got LEDs behind, so it lights up through his eyes and like a silhouette of it all. Freaking terrific. The guy is seriously talented. So there's your shout out, man. You're awesome. I like you. We'll keep you in the group and as a friend. His work is that good. Sophie at Fantastic Store has it behind the counter. That is how good it is. Comic Coffee turns free. Well, yesterday, by the time you guys see this, on the Isle of Wight, in any sort of new industry or new shops and stuff like that. 3 years. It may not seem like a long time, but for such a seasonal island and such a different, unique style that they have, obviously sort of geeky comic book themed and stuff with their waffles and paninis, and well done, guys. You're awesome. Obviously, Matt, I love the pieces, and Ron, the staff, and the other staff as well. I get on really well with. So yeah, keep it up, guys. You guys are awesome. Keep expanding because we love you guys. Come to Sandown, then I won't have to keep fucking travelling everywhere to get one, because I haven't been since you've reopened, because I'm just so busy. I don't get time. But I will. I promise I will. So yeah, well done, guys. You're awesome. I'll be giving everyone... I'll tag everyone in so you can see your shout-outs if you choose to. On Instagram, flicking through, out of sheer boredom at work, as you do when you have 5 minutes to kill, Ryan Reynolds decides to post a picture. And it's just obviously like a hotel room or whatever. Then you just see a Deadpool mask just sat poking out of his bag, just like that. Now, we all got excited. We think, does that mean the start of Deadpool 3? Does it mean X-Force? Does it mean just a stupid video that we love so much? What could it mean? He has since deleted it. Probably denies it anyway. But obviously, we all got excited. I got excited, so I can't wait. Obviously, he's now going to be in the MCU. Is he going to be teaming up with X-Men in the future? Is he going to be teaming up with the New Avengers? Is he going to turn up in Hawkeye? Who knows? Or is it going to be... It might even be a Disney Plus series. We don't know. But probably Deadpool 3, and they'll probably, hopefully, have Cable back. And the other guys. Fingers crossed it's going to be good. I'm sure it will be. So we'll... What a bastard, man. Don't tease like that, because we all can't wait. We all want to see Deadpool 3. Everyone wants to see Deadpool 3. Yeah. I have a list I'm working my way through. Now, on Monday, I managed to go to Fantastic Store, which I try and do every time I get a day off. I always pop in and say hi. They're like family to me. I love them to pieces. I love going in there. Geek heaven, stocked to the absolute ceilings, literally, of geeky awesomeness. I mean, infinite comics, statues, lounge pants, t-shirts, hoodies, badges, pins. I bought Emma a Pokemon lanyard for a work badge. Just, yeah, I can't praise them enough, because I know I bang on about them a lot, but they're terrific people. Sophie's sort of built that up with her dad to the empire it now is. And we're saying in the shop there that you don't just go in for the geeky. Yes, you could buy that on Amazon perhaps or eBay, but why bother? Support local. Pop in a Fantastic Store, get your geeky fix. You don't just go in there for the stock, you go in there for those guys as well. It supports them, and you you get welcomed in, you get a hello, you get, can I help you with anything? And the good thing about it is they're all geeks in there as well, so they're into the same stuff as we are, and they're passionate about it as well. So if I say I want I don't know, a green arrow, which I'll show you in a minute, you've got the guys that are there, they're so knowledgeable about it as well. They'll recommend stuff. If they can't get it, they will bend over backwards to get it for you. And they're knowledgeable about it all as well, which is terrific. So you can talk to them about all the geeky stuff you like, and they love it. They love it. I purchased myself a Green Arrow, Black Canary, Till Death Do They Part graphic novel. It's thick, man. It's got lots of, obviously, stories in there. Myself and Emma have been watching Arrow from scratch again. I think you've got seasons 1 till 5 on Amazon for free. I can't remember when I stopped watching it, when it was first sort of out. When you had all the crossovers between Flash and Arrow, it was freaking great. I absolutely loved it. Couldn't get enough of it, to the point of once a week it just wasn't enough. So I bought the box sets and I sort of binged them all, obviously, together. When it started getting into Legends of Tomorrow crossovers, Supergirl, Batwoman, and then you had Constantine. I think you even had Lucifer pop up at some point for the sort of Crisis on Infinite Earth stuff. I just couldn't keep up. There's not enough time in the day for all that, unfortunately, how much I'd love to. Crisis on Infinite Earth were freaking awesome. Highly recommend. But yeah, I purchased myself that. I've had a sort of a shitty time at work lately. It's been insanely busy. I'm working my butt off, so I thought I'd treat myself. I got Emma a lanyard, so I got myself a graphic novel. That's fair. Enjoying it so far. It was highly recommended by Sophie and Gaz. I got accused of it being pornographic because of its rather adult content at times, which you probably could just about see. It's not that bad. There's no actual boobies. It's just bra and pants and a shirtless Oliver Queen, which everyone likes. Let's face it, everyone likes that. But so far, I'm enjoying it. The next one I'm about to start is, you'll have a giggle at this if I can find it. Dun, 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 bear with me. Can't find it. Can't find it. There we go. Dead Again, Part 2, The Naked and the Not Quite So Dead. So yeah, he's running around naked. He's escaped from some Amazonian warriors. He's naked and running away. I'll get to that later. I've read a few and I'm enjoying it so far. So yeah, I'll get onto that this evening. I've also finished, finally, I read through the Jenica series. There's only six comics, 6 issues. Completely different to anything I've ever read before, actually. I really enjoyed it. I love the cover because it's a Kevin Eastman special there, who I'm a huge fan of, as we all are, because he's one of the co-creators of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. It's based in a sort of more modern day world. They have 2 parts. The city, big wall cordons off the mutants from the regular people. She's obviously a mutated person. Quite a cute little ending to the series there, I must admit. Sort of, yeah, I like that. I enjoyed it. It's sort of based on, it's got social media in it, and obviously a good storyline as well. I won't spoil it for anyone. We'll just have little flashbacks from them, but it ends on cliffhangers like that one ended. She was about to take on a big ass monster, so you needed issue 2 to take on that big ass monster. A few little twists and turns along the way, but yeah, quite enjoyable. I would quite happily read it again. I want to flick through and sort of make sure I checked all the artwork out and stuff. But that cover is freaking cool. There is quite a big twist in it, actually. I won't say what because I don't want to spoil it for anyone, but I think Emma frowned at me a bit, so I went, oh, no way, because it was that much of a shock. But yeah, cool little. I think they're freaking awesome. Absolutely brilliant. This is Jenica 2, by the way. I have to try and get myself another series or something, because no, I did quite enjoy it. She's the 5th Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle. Awesome. I enjoyed it. Latest is also, going through my list, I'm organised. I do get organised sometimes, I'll have you know. Jensen Ackles, if I've said that correctly. You know I'm crap at names, you all know it, but Jensen Ackles is going to be playing Soldier Boy on The Boys Amazon series. I love The Boys, man. I absolutely love it. It is brutal, it is gory, it is action-packed, storyline is fucked up, but it's good and it keeps you watching. Just you want more. He's going to be playing Soldier Boy, which is basically their version, by the sound of it, of Captain America. I did a little bit of digging. I'm not that up on the characters in it, only what I've seen on the show. So I did a little bit of research. Soldier Boy is basically their version of Captain America, but clearly going to be more brutal. He's had a super soldier serum. He's got super strength. He's got faster regeneration and abilities. Super strength, blah, 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 blah. He's got a shield. He's looking the part as well, man. I follow him on Instagram and everything like that, as most of us probably do. He has bulked up to the extreme for this role. Good on him, man. I wish I could do that. But yeah, I think it's going to be good. Everyone knows him from Supernatural, but I actually saw him in Smallville first before I saw him in Supernatural. He was in it for a season and a bit, I think, actually. He was sort of dating Lana in Smallville. But yeah, it's going to be good. I'm looking forward to it. I'm not sure when it's coming out. Someone will have to correct me because I don't know. Yeah, I love The Boys. Can't wait for that. I've always said it's sort of like if there was superheroes in this day and age, this is how they would be, because it's wrong, it's brutal, it's funny, it's not so sort of straight laced as, say, Captain America. If you had these powers, I'm not so sure Captain America would exist anymore, because I think you'd take a piss. You would be, however much good you think you'd want to be, I think you would take the piss with your powers a little bit, and that's what they do on The Boys. That's why I love it so much. Absolutely brilliant. So I'm looking forward to that. Set picture from Indiana Jones 5. Harrison Ford, Han Solo, Indiana Jones, and many, many more characters. Blade Runner. Just a cool dude. He is 78, man. He's 78. He showed him in his Indiana Jones costume outfit, whatever you want to call it. Freaking awesome. He still looks cool. Still looks awesome. I'm not sure how well he's going to perform being 78. And in that sort of, obviously it's quite a, Indiana Jones is always swinging from stuff and got his whip and gun, and he's got the ladies, and you know what I mean. So not sure how well he'll perform, but sure it'd be awesome anyway. I'm a huge fan of Indiana Jones, always have been since a young age. So I'm looking forward to that. Another one I'm looking forward to. They also released a Shazam trailer. Not the biggest Shazam fan, I must admit. Don't know much about him in comics and stuff. I've never read a comic with him in. Played a couple of games with him in. But in the first film, I just personally, as I've said before, we are all entitled to our own opinion. I just couldn't get on with it. It's well done, obviously. The effects are great, blah, 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 blah. But I just, not for me. Sorry. Slate me all you like. But, obviously, hopefully the second one will be better. Black Adam, I wonder if he's going to come into it. I think there's rumours, isn't there? And obviously The Rock is just going to smash him, isn't he? Yeah, The Rock, come on, man. He's insane. The workout video he's doing, we've all seen on his Instagram and Facebook and stuff. The guy's freaking huge, and he's proper bulking it up even more to play Black Adam. So that against a guy in a muscle suit, meh. But obviously we don't comment on the muscle suit because it's not meant to be a muscle suit. He's meant to have these awesome powers, which he does. He's got cool powers, don't get me wrong. But yeah, I'm liking Black Adam. I'm liking the look of Black Adam. Black Adam for the win. I am Team Black Adam. I've said black a lot. But yeah, the trailer come out. I'm losing what I'm on about. The trailer come out. It was very dark, sort of flashing between images that we couldn't quite see. Then obviously him commenting on how dark it is and get some lights. It was quite funny. So fingers crossed it'll be good anyway. The other one was, this is going to be a shorter episode this week. We're used to doing sort of an hour long plus episodes when I get people on, or do it live on the group. I've taken a step back from it this week just because I'm, excuse my French, I'm fucking shattered. I'm working my butt off, so we'll do a short one. I'm going to go have some dinner and chill out and read some more of this. I'm going to get a few people on next week to catch up because I haven't spoken to anyone for a few weeks on here. So, Ian, if you watch this, man, I want you next week. Darren, I'm going to get back. I might even try and get James back. He enjoyed it. Maybe Gaz. We'll see. See who's free. Jupiter's Legacy. I enjoyed it. I know I said about it before. I did a sort of review on here about it. I enjoyed it. It was a bit, at first, it was a bit like, wee. but then they got found their rhythm. I enjoyed it. The issue being, in my opinion anyway, that it was competing with obviously The Boys, Invincible, which we all love on Amazon. It's animated, but it's still freaking cool. I enjoyed that as well. That's something I enjoyed, but it's trying to compete with all these sort of real hardcore, brutal superhero series. Sorry, not movies. But obviously, Jupiter's Legacy was quite tame, even though if this come out 2 years ago or even a year ago, well, no, actually, go for 2 years, because obviously The Boys has been about now. If this come out 2 years ago, you'd think, fuck yeah, that's fucking awesome, and it's brutal, and it's gory, and it's, yeah, awesome. But because it's competing with things like The Boys and Invincible and stuff like that, it just sort of didn't have that much of a wow factor, unfortunately, for a lot of people, and I think that's probably why they axed it. Bit gutted, personally, because they left it, bang, open for a second season. But they did say they're going to do a sort of baddie spin-off, perhaps. So we'll see. But yeah, I was a bit gutted about that. I quite enjoyed it, personally. I managed to sort of watch that in a day. It was on during lockdown when I was still off work. So I managed to sort of watch it in a day. Yeah, a bit annoyed about that one. But never mind. I'm sure there'll be plenty of other things. On my Facebook group, someone, I think it was Scott actually, who I might have to get back as well. He posted just a silly video he obviously found online. It was someone's TikTok video of like a Pixar rip-off of like cars and planes and all that sort of stuff. There was an X-Wing one. Star Wars X-Wings. Obviously it's fan-made, I'm assuming, but it was done in the sort of style where the X-Wings floating along space. And they start talking to each other, and the Death Star talks, and R2's in there and makes little humorous jokes and stuff. I would pay to see that. I want this to happen. Make it happen, Pixar. I would pay £15 or whatever it is to see that at the cinema. I think that'd be fucking awesome. The humour was great, so keep that humour. Make it happen. Bang. Deadpool Rob says make it happen. Disney, Pixar. What else? I was flicking through Facebook and I put it on the group as well. Todd McFarlane shared an image of some Batman 66 figures. He is obviously, or whoever's doing it, remaking sort of retro style figures. There was a picture of it was obviously the Batcave, I'm assuming, with Batman and Robin and the Joker in the background, but in that sort of Batman 66 style. Fucking awesome. I need it. You know that meme where it's like, shut up and take my money? I will buy that set. That is going front and centre on my shelf. I need it. Obviously being a fan of Batman since a kid and growing up on sort of that TV series. Yeah. I want it. I want it. Well, I didn't actually grow up watching that series because I'm a bit younger in that series, obviously. But I saw it as a child. Or a teen at least anyway. But I love it. I'm a fan. I need this toy set, whatever it is. We'll call it collectible set because I don't like saying the word toy. They are not toys. You do not take them out of the box. You do not play with them. They stay forever sealed with Sophie's price tags. You will never get off no matter how hard you try. They do not come off, those tags. But yeah, Tom McFarlane posted out on his Instagram and Facebook. Check it out, man, because they look badass. I fucking want them. The other thing I really want, which I can't afford, is there's an Optimus Prime that transforms into the truck and back to a robot, talks to you. You can talk back to it. I think it was Kevin Smith and Jason Mewes actually did a video of it. I saw that again the other day. Oh, I need it. I need it. I was always a fan of Transformers growing up. Not a massive fan of the films. They are good. They are very well done. And they are great. But just, yeah, something about them that just sort of, I've seen them. Move on. Slate me all you want for that. I know a lot of you will. I'm sorry. But I was more of an animated cartoon fan growing up, obviously, along with like Mask and He-Man and Turtles and stuff like that. That, for me, is Transformers, not the films that we all know now. They are good, but just, I prefer the early animated stuff. I think that is all I'm going to talk about this week. That's my list done, except for a few little shout-outs. If anyone wants to come on and do reviews or be it a game, a film, TV series, feel free to get in touch. Record me a video and I'll add it in to Geek Chat quite happily. If you come on, talk to me if you want, but if you want to do your own video in your own time, send it to me. I can always edit it in. My other shout outs were G from GLR, just because he always puts his videos on the group. Thank you so much for sharing your work with the group, man. I appreciate it. I know a lot of other people do, but I'm going to say this as well. I do appreciate you sharing anything on the group. It means a lot to me, and I always try and comment and encourage a lot as well. But I love your little character you mate. Is it Kotu? Oh, sorry if I said that wrong. I'm crap with names. But he's going on these little adventures and getting into all sorts of trouble. So I always look forward to his next video of what he's been up to. I will 3D print you one day, man. As long as someone can make me a file of a little dude, I will 3D print you one because that'd be awesome. Actually, for my last shout out, James said I didn't mention Chris Hemsworth playing Hulk Hogan in a sort of biopic or whatever it is. I did mention it. I even went back and checked it. I forgot what episode it was on now, but I did find it. But if you didn't know, Chris Hemsworth, who plays Thor, obviously, is going to be playing his version of Hulk Hogan. He's certainly big enough for it, isn't he? You know what I mean? But there you go, James. I've mentioned it again on Geek Chat, just for you, man. Just for you. Yeah, obviously in the last picture, Chris Hemsworth was with the director. I won't pronounce his name. Takiki Wikidiki, whatever his name is. I apologise. That is not racist. I just can't pronounce his name. He is freaking bigger than ever, man. Whatever he's doing, freaking hell. So yeah, I mean, Hulk Hogan was always huge. So Chris Hemsworth is bang on for. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with his hair. Whew, I don't know, because he had the sort of... Hulk Hogan always had the bald head with the sort of bit there, didn't he? With the mullet at the back sort of thing. But he always had the bandana, obviously, beforehand. I'm not sure, but either way, that's something to look forward to. So there you go, James. That was for you. Shout out, last one is to Gaz from Idle Mind, just because he's pumping out the artwork, man. He was part of, obviously, the Wheel of Death, along with Sophie from Fantastic Store. But Gaz went a little bit above and beyond as well, as Sophie did, and chucked some extra bits in for the prizes. So thank you, man. The logo creator. I haven't got a t-shirt on of yours today, actually, but I normally do. But you can see it everywhere. But yeah, shout out, Gaz. Idle Mind. I'm going to stick some links in the comments below. So feel free to like, share, support all these wonderful local people. James, I'll give you a quick shout out, actually. On Instagram, like I said, I'll send you a link. Bike the White. Just because you're an awesome dude, you're going around on your bike, taking pictures of cool stuff, keeping fit, doing some charity work as well. Bang on, man. Well done, keep it up. But yeah, that is it for Geek Chat episode 13. I'm done. I'm going to leave it at half an hour, so that's perfect. I'm going to go have some dinner. Hopefully you guys are okay, keeping well. I will be in touch with a few people about next week, but if you want to come on the show, give me a shout. I'd love to have some more people on. To show off their geeky stuff, talk about some of their hobbies, their likes, their interests, cosplays, gaming, films, TV. We cover it all. We'll try to, anyway. Thank you, everyone who likes and shares and supports. You're awesome. I'm going to get some hats made up and some more mugs of Geek Chat, so it'd be cool if you guys bought those, please. Thank you very much. And I'm also going to start trying to do some more loot crates, because that went very well. That went very well. It was part of the game, obviously, but I might make some up and see if you guys want to buy them. But yeah, that is it from episode 13. I'm Deadpool Rob. See you guys next week.